All right, guys, now, before you talk about this video, I never really do reaction videos. Actually, I've never done a reaction video for my channel. But the only reason I'm doing this reaction video because it's involving business interactions, business relations, which if you're a travel nurse or if you're a nurse in general, what are we known for doing outside of our regular jobs? We're known for creating businesses, starting businesses. And the way business was handled in regards to DDG and Riley, we're going to check it out. Now, I'm not going to play the whole video. I'm just going to play you 3 snippets that I recorded so you guys could watch. And then we're going to, if you've seen the videos, you kind of know everything already. So I'm just going to play those 3 snippets, and I'm going to tell you my opinion of how it got from good to bad to now it's worse, and what we as nurses can do to make sure that we don't end up basically like Riley.
I don't know, man. But I love Riley. You know what I mean? Me and Riley, off camera, we used to kick it all the time. Just be chilling. You know what I mean? Whether she just come over, we just talk about her relationship problems. And a lot of y'all probably think that I'm not working with Riley no more because of her boyfriend. No, I told Riley.
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
What career?
But I'm not a rapper.
What career?
Because he couldn't have her, and maybe I'm out of place for saying that. I know a lot of you are gonna disagree with me, but
all right, so you saw the snippets. You asked me what I thought. This is what I think, and I'm gonna try to apply that to the nursing industry. All right, so what is Zooted? Think about a record label. Okay, this record label finds artists who they think can be potentially great. So when they find them, they get them to sign a contract. They tell them what they need to do, how many albums they need to put out, how many singles they need to put out, and basically just tries to help that artist keep growing. So think of, you have YouTube, you have DDG, 3.7 million subscribers. So he has a pretty big platform on YouTube. So think of DDG as the record label for a sector of YouTube. So DDG finds personalities and people who look or can be great on YouTube, or looks like they can potentially grow and have a good career on YouTube. And of course, he's going to get a percentage of whatever they're making on YouTube because, he has to get credit. He has to get a percentage. That's just how business is done. So he found Riley. Granted, he has other people now, but he found Riley, okay? Said he thought that she could be a pretty big, individual on YouTube. Helps her, buys her a laptop, his own personal laptop. If you watch the video, the one he posted, you'll see. And basically builds her YouTube and helps her grow. She takes off. She's doing really good. So I guess we can ask ourselves what went wrong. Well, you have to look at Riley's channel for that one, because according to them, they felt like he wasn't honoring his contract. They felt like he was trying to get too personal, like he was trying to be more than just a business partner. Like he was maybe upset that he couldn't be with her. But when you look at his explanation of everything, he was saying that he was telling her what to do, even though she was in another relationship, to go and do videos with him, because it's going to actually grow the channel, because people on YouTube, they want to see relationships. They want to see good content, and relationships and drama is pretty big on YouTube. If you didn't know, now you know. That's a dime dropped. So what does that mean for people like us nurses in healthcare? Well, nurses, we tend to want to build businesses outside of what we're already doing. And as I've mentioned before, so we don't want to be like Riley. For example, if we get a good opportunity, let's say we catch a good contract with this particular agency that's going to send us someplace. So maybe we don't like the facility we went to. So what are we going to do? Are we going to post on social media how we hate this agency or how we hate what they've done to us when we did pick to go to that place? No, you wouldn't want to do that, because that's bad for business, especially if you plan on using the agency again. You know, the likelihood of you being able to do that and they're seeing how badly you talked about them, it's not going to mix well. It's going to be bad for your business, because if you think about it, if you are a travel nurse and you do take contracts outside your state, outside your country, you are in business for yourself, and you're working almost as a partner with these agencies. And so if you're talking about the agency that's giving you the most money and they take it away, now you're screwed. Now you're stuck. All right. And essentially that's kind of what Riley did. I'm not really sure how true their video is. I'm not really sure how true DDG's video is, but for the sake of what I'm trying to do for us nurses and travel nurses and people who want to create businesses and other forms of income outside of your typical 9-to-5 job or 12-hour shift, is I'm just going to use it as if DDG was right and Riley was just bad on business, or bad in the way she carried out business. So we as nurses, we're always finding ways to make side hustles. But if we're going to treat the side hustle in a bad way, the side hustle is going to go away. So what kind of side hustles do you think that we as nurses come up with? Well, there's YouTube, Exhibit A. That's what I'm posting my video on. Okay, female nurses, you got a beauty salon, you got nails, you got hair, makeup, whatever you can think of, pedicures, manicures, right? That's probably your side hustle, your side business, when you're not working on the floor, when you're not in med surg, ICU, when you're not in oncology, when you're not in the step down, PACU, you're doing your side hustle. Now, you're not going to benefit, or you're not going to make any money if you're always talking about the people you work with, or if you're always talking about the people or the business that you are in business with. You know, that's going to be bad for you, because eventually they're going to kick you to the curb because they're tired of you talking bad about them, or they're tired of you not taking their ideas or their suggestions, so to speak. If you've always got something negative to say about what they're telling you to do in the business you're trying to be in, maybe this is not for you, or maybe you need to find a different niche or a different business to work with, because the one that you're doing business with is not good. So let's go back to Riley's case. Let's say maybe she's right, and maybe DDG is trying to encroach on her relationship with this guy. I don't think you want to post a video about it. A good business person would talk to that individual and let them know where they stand, and if it still doesn't work, respectfully and professionally leave the business. I don't think the way she left it or the way she ended it was a good thing for her, because if you go to her channel and look at her subscribers, she was at 269K when I last looked, and now she's at 180K, almost 100,000 subscribers lost in a matter of days. So she took a big hit. Now, granted, she can still come away from this. She can still grow the channel eventually, but she took a big hit with her recent actions. And meanwhile, DDG is still progressing with his 3.67 million subscribers. I believe that's what it is. So just a message to you guys, be professional, be respectful, carry out your business in a professional way. Always do your best not to burn the bridges that you create. Some bridges maybe you can't help, but do your utmost best to not burn bridges, okay? Because it's going to come in handy in the future. You never know who you might need in the future. So I hope you guys, as nurses or whoever in the healthcare field that is interested in having extra income, or side hustles outside of what you do on the floor in the healthcare career, watch this video and really take to heart that you don't want to practice in a bad way in regards to your business. You know, you always want to maintain professionalism, consistency, and continue to give 100% no matter what you're doing, even if maybe your partner is sour. You know, eventually it's going to get better, or you may just need to do another business or another niche. All right. So as always, guys, like, subscribe, and share the content, and always comment. I need the interactions. The interactions are helping me grow. All right. And it's helping me make videos for what you want to see. All right. So we're going to keep on posting that medical content, the nursing content, the travel content, as long as you want me to post it. That's it. Next video.